My fiancée demands I remove my son from our wedding party because he's proof I loved another woman first. Rachel and I had been together for 2 years when she dropped this bomb 3 weeks before our wedding. My son Tommy is 7. His mother died in childbirth. I raised him alone from day one. No family help, no support system. Just me and this tiny human who needed everything from me. Those first years were brutal. I worked nights at a warehouse while Tommy stayed with a retired neighbor, then rushed home at 6 a.m. to get him ready for daycare before my day job at an accounting firm. I survived on 3 hours of sleep for years, but we made it work. Tommy grew into this amazing kid, smart, funny, and kind to everyone he meets. When I met Rachel at a company mixer, she seemed perfect. She laughed at Tommy's dinosaur jokes, helped with his homework, and came to his soccer games. Tommy started calling her Miss Rachel, then just Rachel, and recently, he'd asked if he could call her mom after the wedding. I thought I'd found someone who loved us both. We built a life together. Rachel moved into our house last year. She redecorated Tommy's room with him, picking out rocket ship wallpaper he'd been begging for. She packed his lunches with little notes. She even started a college fund for him, putting in $200 every month, or so I thought. 3 weeks ago, Rachel sat me down after Tommy went to bed. She needed to discuss the wedding. Great. I figured we'd talk about flowers or the playlist. Instead, she said Tommy couldn't be the ring bearer. When I asked why, she said she'd been thinking about it for months. Every time she looked at him, she saw my dead wife. He was living proof that I'd loved someone else first, that she'd always be second place. She wanted our wedding to be about us, not about my past. I told her that was insane. Tommy was my son, not some symbol. She said I didn't understand how hard it was for her, always competing with a ghost. Then she said something that made my blood run cold. Once we have our own kids, we should consider sending Tommy to boarding school. He'd get a better education, and we could focus on our real family, like Tommy was some kind of placeholder. I told her absolutely not. This discussion was over, but Rachel wouldn't let it go. She called her mother, who called me, saying I needed to think about Rachel's feelings. Her sister texted saying I was being selfish, that Rachel deserved to be my priority. Her best friend cornered me at the grocery store, saying Tommy would benefit from the structure of boarding school. They'd coordinated a campaign. Rachel started leaving boarding school brochures around the house. She'd mention how her cousin loved his boarding school experience whenever Tommy was in earshot. She told him about all the fun activities he could do there, like horseback riding and fencing. Tommy started having nightmares about being sent away. That's when I knew this had to end. I called my brother James, who's a real estate agent, and asked him to find me a new place immediately, something available right now. Then I called the wedding venue and canceled everything. Lost the deposit, but I didn't care. I transferred half the wedding fund to a new account and left Rachel's half in the joint account. I wasn't going to be petty about money. I just needed out. I packed Tommy's things first, his toys, his clothes, his rocket ship posters that Rachel had helped him pick. While packing, I found the college fund statements. She'd been withdrawing the money she put in, apparently planning to use it for our honeymoon upgrade. Tommy wasn't even real to her. He was just an obstacle. James found us a rental across town, available immediately. While Rachel was at her bachelorette weekend in Vegas, we moved everything out. I left her furniture, her belongings, everything that was hers. But I took every single thing that belonged to me and Tommy. I left a note on the kitchen counter with my engagement ring. It said, "A real mother would never try to send a child away. Tommy deserves better. So do I." When Rachel came back Sunday night, she called, screaming. How could I do this to her? What would people think? The wedding was in 2 weeks. I said the only thing that mattered. Tommy is my son. He's not negotiable. He never was. She cried, begged, promised she didn't mean it about boarding school. But I was done. Tommy and I are doing fine in our new place.